Hello everybody, my name is Ryan and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining us today. Today we are watching Queen Charlotte episode 2. It is called Honeymoon Bliss. I'm confused. Your girl was loving it, loving the chemistry, only for it to be yanked away at the end when Just George turned out to be the king. No. Was I not okay with that? I am confused though. There's definitely something going on, so I'm sure we will be learning more and more about that. I was surprised, pleasantly surprised, not like bad surprised, pleasantly surprised that we had like flash forwards. There wouldn't be flashbacks. Flash forwards into what the queen is currently going through. I really loved that detail and I thought that was really fun and just overall a great addition, because we're kind of seeing something happen and then flashing forward to see like her on her own going through whatever it is that she's going through, and that is trying to get one of her 15 children to produce an heir. So I had no clue from watching Bridgerton that the queen had 15 kids. I don't know that that was ever mentioned, but like, holy crap, girl was busy, you know? But I'm very interested to see where this goes, because we had such a fun, cute little meet cute type of situation between George and Charlotte, and then that was kind of stripped away. They did not have a good wedding night. He has his house and he got her house. They are to live separately, and there wasn't really an explanation other than him saying that it would be easier that way. And when asked who would it be easier for, he was basically like, we're not doing this, we're not getting into it. So there's absolutely something going on with him. I just don't know what yet. So I don't know if we'll find out about that in this episode, in a different episode, I'm unsure. I do feel like it's going downhill. I don't know if I'm gonna cry, if I'm not gonna cry. I probably will cry, but maybe not this episode, because we're still early days, you know? Still episode 2. We've got 4 left after this. So there's plenty of room for it to just get nasty, but hopefully it doesn't. As always, the full episode reaction for this episode and all of the other episodes will be up on my Patreon. The link for that's down below if you'd like to check it out. And without any further ado, let's just jump right into Queen Charlotte episode 2. Let's go. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey, you didn't get naked. Isn't that great?
Brimsley?
Your Majesty.
What is in my engagement diary for the week?
An engagement diary, Your Majesty?
I assume there will be charity visits, the poor or orphans. I know I must meet with my ladies-in-waiting. That is important. Then how can there be nothing in the Queen's engagement diary?
You are currently enjoying the privacy of the first days of marriage, Your Majesty.
This is my honeymoon.
Where's her king?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Honeymoon with no king. Hey, sounds great.
In my day, there were 7 people in the bedchamber on my wedding night to witness the marital act. To confirm that Georgie's father and I, has he done the deed or not?
Not. Definitely not. I'm sorry. Everybody's so ready. She looks so pretty all the time, guys. She got changed for dinner. This is sad. I don't know how they managed to have 15 children without getting started right away, you know? Is the whole honeymoon gonna be like this? Really? The whole thing? I feel like that's crazy. That must be so so weird to like have all these people around you and just have to pretend like they're not even there.
No.
But Mama,
No!
I believe you would quite like her. She is a delightful person.
She is an actress. No. Break it off and find a suitable woman.
There are already children.
Shame on you. We are going to see my husband.
I mean, hell yeah, get him, girl.
Where is he?
Your Majesty, we were not expecting...
Where is he?
The observatory, Your Majesty.
Wait here.
I'm always jealous that the King's man has far better quarters than the Queen's man.
To be expected. I am more important than you.
No. Okay, all right. Huh? I thought maybe, but I was like, no, I'm projecting.
What are you going to tell them?
Me? Why should I be the one to tell them anything?
It was he who refused to consummate the marriage.
She could have seduced him.
Get it, boys, get it.
What is this place?
Charlotte. Hello. Here you are. It is an observatory for looking at the stars.
George, what have I done wrong? What mistake did I make?
You made no mistake.
Did I say something to offend you?
No.
Did I do something to offend you?
No,
Then
Charlotte.
what is it? What is so wrong with me?
That's valid. You won't sleep with me.
I thought you were visiting a brothel.
You're the Queen. You can do whatever you like.
Except spend time with my husband.
Come now, Charlotte.
George!
I do not understand what you complain about.
I do not know a single soul here except for you. I'm completely alone, and you prefer the sky to me. George!
What?
Say something!
I do not want to fight.
I want to fight with you. Fight with me. Fight for me.
Go home! Charlotte!
Guys, it's painful. It's painful. This is so sad. What is going on? What has happened?
There is laughter. It warms the heart to witness.
Does it? Does it?
What of their relations?
Relations?
Their marital bonds.
Bonds.
Like, what is it that you speak of?
The Dowager Princess wishes to confirm that the marriage has been consummated.
Sexually?
Just say yeah.
Certainly. I mean, from what I can tell, I would say yes.
What if he puts another one of his gigantic babies inside me?
Oh.
Let's just hope he's shooting blanks. God. This is so sad. It really has taken a turn. I thought surely it wouldn't for a little bit, but...
I will suggest some sort of gesture.
Thank you. We needed that. We need a gesture. Brimsley's right. I never want you to feel alone. George, what is it?
Show me the gift.
Do we think it's a lie? I think that the other guy, Brimsley's person, maybe did it. What do you think? You think it's actually from George?
What is that?
That is the gift from
A
the King,
dog.
Your Majesty.
But what is it?
It's
a
so
dog,
cute.
Majesty.
No. Dogs are big and majestic. A pincer, a shepherd, a schnauzer, a dane. That is a deformed bunny.
Oh, is that why she likes them so much? Because he gave her one? I guess he would have had to send it because only he would know that their conversation was about her feeling alone.
Your Majesty, I am the one person who will never tell you what you are allowed to do. I will, however, always tell you how best to do the things you are not allowed to do.
What?
I am not allowed to meet my ladies-in-waiting during my honeymoon.
It would be unwise for Your Majesty to meet with all of them.
Just Lady Danbury.
One would want to be discreet.
And if one wanted to be discreet, would one trust Lady Danbury?
Okay, cool.
May I speak freely, Your Majesty? You are a terrible liar. I did not believe a word you said about your honeymoon. Do not try that again in front of society. It will cause scandal. It is all right if your wedding night was not perfect.
Oh, well,
or
you see,
splendid.
we didn't even do that.
Your Majesty, you did have a wedding night?
No.
You do know what I mean when I say consummate.
No.
Perform the marital act. Perhaps if it is with someone you like, it is different. I do not know.
Well, I do not like George, so I do not see why we should need to bother ourselves to do this at all. I mean, he clearly does not want me, and I cannot somehow force him to want to do this with me. And maybe that is a good thing, if I'm not queen, if we are not married. Then maybe we can forget all about this, and I can go home.
It is simple. Find a titled, appropriate young lady, marry her, make babies. It is a ritual as old as England itself. Everyone does it.
I love seeing their friendship.
It helps if they are in love.
Yeah.
Love? Yes, love solves a plethora of issues.
Love.
I'm going to speak plainly because we are all mature women here. My boys are in love. They are in love with commoners.
Not the Pomeranian.
It is our honeymoon.
It is the new Lady Danbury. I have always liked her. She is not going to tell anyone.
She does not have to tell anyone. The servants talk. The palace already knows she was there.
Well, sir, perhaps it is time you levelled with me. What is wrong with your man?
You worry about your own side of the world.
Well, his own side of the world is doing what it needs to be doing. Your side isn't, my man. What is this guy's name? We've got Brimsley and who?
I'm not sure I understand.
You met with Her Majesty.
I did.
I am asking you to elaborate. You are being purposely obstructive, Agatha, and I will not have it. Excuse me?
Lady Danbury.
Hell yeah.
That is my title.
I need to know what is going on at Buckingham House. I need a trusted ear.
Oh god.
Without those things, a title is simply a title. We all have needs, Mom.
You
Okay,
want
hell
money.
yeah. Get your bag, girl. Honestly.
You forget that the reason your father-in-law, the king, knew my family is because my father-in-law is also a king. You need to know what is going on over at Buckingham House. We need to be equal members of the ton. We can be grateful to one another.
Hell yeah, I mean, get it, girl. Oh my god. Jump scare. We're like, what are you doing here?
Is it all right if I join you for a meal this evening?
A meal? A meal? Are you... A meal?
Uh-oh.
Charlotte, where are you going? Where are you going?
I do not know, just away from you, wherever you are not.
Charlotte! Charlotte! Charlotte, if you'll just give me a chance... Charlotte, stop walking this instant! It might not make you forgive me, but it might make you hate me a little bit less.
I mean, I'm all ears, honestly. I will listen to what you have to say, just George.
Oh my word, what is that?
That is Venus.
Venus? The planet Venus. I am staring at Venus.
You are. I've been studying it.
I do not forgive you.
Good.
Yet.
Yet. Yet is good. Yet is hope.
Guys.
Perhaps.
Guys, I'm gonna cry. What happened though? Like, is this really why? Mama. Kissy kissy, okay. Are they gonna be doing it in the observatory under Venus? Because that's kind of like a vibe. I'm loving that.
I'm coming home to Buckingham House.
I was really thinking he was gonna be like, nah. Nah. Guys, I think I have like a, I don't know, branch in my eye.
There is no possibility now.
They do not know that. And after tonight, there will be. I shall see you soon.
So sorry. If that, like, was still something today, like the weird, like, oh, we're apart and I'll see you later for something. Like, that's just crazy. Especially with her, like, I mean, now she knows, right? But like, when they don't know what that is, you're like, what's happening? What's supposed to happen? That's probably terrifying. Just look at Bridgerton season 1 with poor Daphne. Girl was blind. Look at this man. Ooh la la. He's like, thank God. Brim's like, makes my job so much easier if we can just get this done.
You are breathtaking.
Is she? I mean, she is.
It is pretty,
But
but it has 1,000 tiny buttons.
I don't know.
I'm suddenly concerned that I made the wrong choice.
I'm very good with buttons.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Smooth criminal. Guys, the silence, it's getting to me. It's fine. I have a hard time being excited because I don't know that I believe that it was just Venus.
I do not like the part where my head hits the wall over and over again. Is there a way to avoid that?
Yes, there is a way to avoid that.
Guys, they're so cute though. But like, it's painful because I know how it is today. Well, in their like today. The chemistry between the actors too is like really selling it, you know? You gotta love a good chemistry. Look at these two. Guys, it's so cute. Is it gonna be like a frenzy now, like Simon and Daphne were in the first season? Because that was wild.
There is a key. I never thought that I would see this.
So she's doing this though, like in exchange to like be a spy, right?
I would like us to eat together.
I do not think he has gone out, Your Majesty. I believe he is a visitor.
It has been abundantly clear since my first breath that I was born for the happiness or misery of a great nation, and consequently must often act contrary to my passions. I am the picture of duty. The crown resides within me, embedded like a knife. You do not need to explain it to me, Mother. It is me!
Shall I send for the doctor, Your Majesty?
No. I'm fine. I do not need him. Yes, yes. Get him here.
What is happening? What is going on? What is going on? What just happened? I told you that there was something going on, that I didn't think that it was just the Venus thing. But what that is, I don't know. I don't know what... So there's something medically going on, obviously. But I don't know what that is. Does this mean that Lady Danbury is now going to be like a spy on Charlotte for George's mom? Because like she said that whole thing and then they got the house with the land and the money and like all that stuff. Like, is that what they're implying there? We finally saw a little bit of Violet. We didn't see Violet as a younger girl. I don't know if we do or not. But we did see her have tea with the current timeline, Lady Danbury and the Queen, regarding like how to get her children to want to marry, which is quite funny, right? Because in the first season, Simon is not interested and they end up, you know, working it out. And then the second season, Anthony is like, I mean, finally he's like, I need to find somebody, but you know, is kind of against the idea in the sense of like, he's very much picky with his selections on like what he needs in a wife. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but it was giving off the illusion, right, that maybe he didn't want to. So it's funny that she's going to Violet to be like, how do you get your children to marry? Because she didn't really do anything except for say, like, you have to go through with this and find somebody. I mean, it's the same thing with Eloise. She gave her that year off, but then she was like, no, you have to do this now. I do think it's interesting that we got the Pomeranian, because I feel like that is a callback, not necessarily callback, but like the reason why she has so many is maybe because that is the first gift that he gave her was a Pomeranian. So I feel like that's very sentimental for her and just interesting in general. I would like to think that Lady Danbury is actually her friend and is not going to give the information that way, but who knows. Guys, they did it. It's finally happened. They seem to be getting close together, but now she's upset because she was like, oh, he wasn't interested in anything with me. He had to do it, is the vibe I was getting there. So I'm curious about that. And I'm curious overall just to see what is actually going on with him. And is he going to be keeping it a secret from her? Is this going to be something that they can talk about and work through together? I'm not really sure. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with me. As always, the full episode will be up on my Patreon. The link for that's down below. And I will see you guys back here with me for the next episode. Bye, guys.